Hi again everyone, we welcome you to ISO program, and now we are going to discuss about the QuickBooks chart of accounts. So the QuickBooks chart of accounts is quite different to the usual chart of accounts that we use, since the QuickBooks chart of accounts is actually classified into different categories, especially they have uh, they have been very specific when it comes to the asset, liabilities, and equity. So when we talk about the assets, as we have known, it is classified as current and non-current. So the account type for the current assets, we have the accounts receivable, the bank, the other current assets, and as well as the other assets. So bank actually includes the checks, savings, and a cash in hand. And the other current assets include the inventory, prepaid expense, as well as the undeposited funds. So the other assets also includes the licenses and the security deposits, as well as the organizational cost. When we talk about the non-current asset, this is also referring to the fixed assets or your tangible assets. This includes your land, property, plant and equipment, as well as the building. For liabilities, this includes your current and non-current liabilities. For the account type of the current liabilities, we have the accounts payable, credit card, and other current liabilities such as tax payables and deferred revenue. And the non-current assets, these are your long-term liabilities which existed more than a 12-month transactions. And equity, of course, the account type for equity would be the owner's equity, retained earnings, personal expense, personal income, and opening balance equity. For the revenue and income, we also have this the account type for the income from operations of the business, as well as the other income from investments or the interest earned. And for the expenses, it is classified into three account types. We have the cost of goods sold, that includes the cost of labor, supplies, and materials in creating such product. And expenses, these are commonly used, the utilities, repair and maintenance, as well as the payroll. And other expenses, these are the parking, gas, and toll. So to further elaborate our discussion, let me present it to you. Our transaction here. So I deposited 6,000 pesos in the Bank of America. So we'll just focus here first with our first transaction. So to record the transaction, you will just click the transaction, then go to new, click new. It's quite lagging. And then we have to really identify so that we won't make a mistake in recording transaction. So I deposited a 6,000. It is a equity, so we have to record it and it's an equity. And then we just select equity and then select owner's equity, and then you just have to type I sell equity. just have to click save, and then you just see over here our transaction there. I saw capital equity. If ever you made a mistake, you can actually just edit the transactions. Click edit, and here are the informations there, and you just also click save. You can also view register to add a journal entry for the transactions. But going back to our chart of accounts, we also have to make a record to record the bank transactions we deposited. You just have to click banks, click savings. Since he deposited, it was a savings. Click savings, and then just have to type I sell savings, and then you just have to click save. Going back to our second transaction, ISEL also bought a machine where let's try to make this, to change this. He bought, for example, a truck. Here, you just also have to click new. Truck is a asset. You have here, it is a fixed asset. There you go. And we click trucks. You just have to click vehicles. But if it is a machinery or equipment, you can just click the machinery and equipment. But when you're talking about vehicles, you just click vehicles, and then you just have its account name, a company truck. Company truck. And you just click save. Now we have recorded the parent account. When we talk about the parent account, this refers to the truck itself, to the main product. So the parent here is the truck account that we have debited. And to make a contra account, we have this sub account. When we are using it in QuickBooks, we use the original cost and accumulated depreciation. So to record a contra account, you also have just to go to new, click new, and then you just have to click a sub account, our company truck vehicle, and there it will just automatically encoded there, and you just have to have its account name. That would be the original cost. And then you just have to click save. And to record also the accumulated depreciation, you just also have to select the company truck, and then we type less accumulated depreciation. And we just also have to click save. So if you try to look our account here, company truck, there you can see here the company truck have the debited account and its credited account, which is the accumulated depreciation, and the company truck, it's the original cost. Now going back to our third transaction, so it rented an apartment for the business operations of 12,000 pesos. So rent is an expense. So first we will just go to asset. You just have to click new, select asset, excuse me, asset, and then you just have to click other current asset. As we can remember in our discussion, other current asset includes the prepaid expenses. So that's why I recorded it as the other current assets. So we also just have to click this prepaid expense. You just have to select there and type prepaid rent, and then you click save. And also to record the expense, you have to click new, click expense, go to expenses, rent or lease of buildings, and then you type rent expense, and then you have to click save. So if we look all our accounts here for the prepaid expense, this is the example there. So that's all for our discussion about the chart of accounts in using QuickBooks. For our further discussion, you just have to check our videos, and we hope that you have learned something. Thank you for watching.